All right, thanks, Rich. Well, you know, today is National Go Red for Women Day. It aims to raise awareness of heart disease, the #1 cause of death in women. Well, First News contributor Dr. Michael Savella joins us now with tips to be heart healthy at any age, any and every age. We should be worried about it, right?
That's right.
Okay, we have some graphics to show you about ideal heart health, and we're going to run through them quickly.
Sure.
And then we'll ask you some pointed questions. First, you talk about if you've never smoked, or if you quit smoking by more than a year. That's ideal for heart health. What are some of the other ones?
Yeah, people are more familiar now with body mass index, and we're looking for a number less than 25. And the exercise piece is per week, 150 minutes of moderate exercise per week, or 75 minutes vigorous exercise per week.
So that means 3 hours. If you do an hour a day, 3 days a week, that's like walking or whatever, that would be good. Now, when you talk vigorous, you say it has to be like running or aerobics classes, or?
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
All right, and then we want to move on to ideal heart health, healthy diet outlined by the AHA.
Yeah, that's the American Heart Association. If you look at their website, some of the things that they look at is 4.5 cups of fruits and vegetables per day, 3 servings of whole grains per day, and other things too. We talked about pop, 36 ounces of pop-like drinks per week to limit for that. Other things that they look at is total cholesterol less than 200, blood pressure below 120/80, and a fasting blood sugar less than 100.
Yeah, blood pressure below 120. 120/80 used to be the norm, the standard. If I was 120/80, I'm fine. But now they're saying even average blood pressure like that, you still have to watch.
It's still the standard, and that's the goal. So if most people can reach that number, that's pretty good.
Okay, okay. Also, the fasting blood sugar is less than 100. So do people get those blood levels checked often enough, and when should you start worrying about that?
Well, especially if you have a family history of heart disease, is to really start to look at your risk factors. Obviously, family history is not anything you can change, but some of the factors that we talked about, like blood pressure and smoking, which is very important to stop smoking, that's stuff that people can change.
Okay. Estrogen replacement was big in the news for quite a while there. Should you or shouldn't you take estrogen replacement as a woman? They said it can increase your problems with heart. Is that still true? Where do we stand now on when or if women should be involved with estrogen replacement?
Yeah, it used to be the standard of care to start estrogen replacement therapy, but there was a big study a few years ago that said that anybody with estrogen replacement therapy and progesterone replacement therapy increased your chance of heart disease and stroke. And if women are smoking and taking hormone replacement therapy, that increases their risk even more. So right now, we're not recommending any kind of estrogen replacement therapy, especially to decrease your chance of heart disease.
Okay. And again, for people who aren't aware, that you take that mostly through menopause and so on to alleviate some of the symptoms of menopause.
Yes.
And you think it's better to find other ways. The estrogen is not a good idea.
What the data is showing right now, it is increasing the chance for heart disease and stroke and possibly death too. So we're not recommending that at this point.
And even for people who don't have a history of heart disease in their family.
That's correct.
Right. Okay. Well, thanks so much for joining us, and don't forget to wear your red today. Doctor has it on too.